Actually, it was family initiated. My Uncle Spot, who was my daddy's brother, and it's Amy Cagle's daddy. Anyway, though, he was already attending church out here and become a member out here. And anyway, though, he encouraged Mom and Daddy to start coming because he had told them that, how much that they had liked it. And Mom and Daddy and I attended either the Methodist or the Baptist downtown there. But anyway, though, we started coming, and then we liked it. That was sometime around 1954, and Uncle Spot had the only car in the family. So anyway, though, he would pick up Daddy and Mom and me, and then he would pick up my grandparents, and that was his parents and my dad's parents. And anyway, though, then we just started coming out here, and then in 1956, my grandparents and Daddy and Mama and myself went down for the October revival, and we placed I joined, and Mama joined, and we placed a membership in, and we, of course, were baptized later on. So that's basically how we got here. I had a lot of fun memories out here because this church has always been a friendly church, a caring church, and a loving church, and it's always been a people-focused church, which I think a church should be. But I have several of them, but my fondest memory was we used to go up to North Carolina, and anyway, those will tell you how long it's been. But they had a skating rink up there, and they had a bowling alley that was combined. And anyway, back in the 50s and early 60s, that was a big thing, for us just to, go that far. But anyway, though, we would go up there 2 to 3 times a year, and the church as a group would go up there. It would usually be at nighttime. And anyway, though, the children and the women would usually roller skate, and the men would go over and bowl. And then whenever they would, just before they would get ready to close, they would, or close the roller rink, the young kids would go over there, and we would bowl. They'd save a couple lanes for us, and we would bowl with those little miniature round balls that you just throw them down. So that right there was a good time. Of course, like I say, there were plenty of good times out here. The faithfulness of the people here at the church. This church has always been based on faith and stepping out. We wouldn't have, I'm talking about us, I'm talking about the entire church here. We probably wouldn't have what we had today if we didn't step out on faith. Our educational building, we stepped out on faith in the late 50s, early 60s to build that. And then later on, our Family Life Center, because we needed that, because the original church, what we call our old green building, and that would have been our Family Life Center, when we had sold it and it had been moved. But that, and then the way that our church is continuing to grow with the programs that we have here, our youth programs and our children programs, because these are 2 important things that parents are looking for now with their children. And I think that's a very, very positive thing that we're continuing to do. And then next thing is that the work of our former youth director and you, as far as being involved in our community. I think that's been a great asset for us, again, to actually get out and be involved in the community. And then that's bringing, folks in. And then even some of the new folks that are coming in are continuing to bring folks in with them. And so evidently they found something that they like. And here again, I think like as we started off, I think that the new folks that are coming in have really found that this church here, or God's church, the way I like to call it, is basically friendly. It's a caring church, and it's a loving church for all people.